Sometimes it feels like no matter how much you clean the house, never truly stays tidy. The piles of dishes, laundry, and dust just keep piling up. And by the end of the day, all you want is a few quiet moments to breathe. I used to feel the same way. Every day, I'd dive straight into the kitchen laundry and floors, but by the time evening came, my back was aching. My legs felt heavy, and the very next morning, everything looked just as messy as before. It took me a while to realize that it wasn't about being lazy or bad at cleaning. The real issue was that I didn't have a solid system in place to maintain the tidiness. In this video, I'm going to share 7 simple but highly effective steps to help you keep your home tidy without spending all your energy or time. I've applied these steps to my own home, and the results have been incredible. My space feels more comfortable and peaceful, and I don't feel drained after cleaning. These steps are especially helpful for those with busy schedules who still want to keep their space clean and comfortable to live and work in. The first tip I'll share will change the way you think about cleaning. It's the one that saved my back and made housework feel much less overwhelming. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Everything becomes easier when you have a clear plan. The feeling of clutter around the house is inevitable when you don't know where to start. I completely understand because I've been there. Cleaning without a plan only makes you feel like you're working endlessly without seeing results. That's why the first step is to have a clear plan before you start. Before diving into cleaning, take a step back and assess the space. Identify the purpose of each area in your home. Every space has its own function, and once you understand that, you'll know how to organize things efficiently. For example, when I started cleaning the living room, I asked myself, what do I want this room to be for? Is it a relaxing space where I can sit and read, or is it more of a family room where we gather to watch TV? Once I answered that, I decided to move the bookshelf to a spot near the window to create a more open, airy feel. This also allowed me to create a cozy reading nook, both comfortable and functional. Next, I drew a simple sketch of how I wanted to arrange things in that space. You don't need to make a detailed floor plan, just jot down a quick layout or note where you want things to go. For instance, you might write, the wardrobe will be divided into 2 sections, summer clothes and winter clothes, or the dining table will go near the window to make meals more comfortable. This helps you visualize the space before you start cleaning so you don't overthink while you're in the process. Planning helps you save time and avoid getting distracted by unnecessary tasks. You won't be wandering around wondering where to start. Plus, once you know exactly what you want to do with the space, the process feels more purposeful and less overwhelming. I'm sure you've felt frustrated before not knowing where to start. When you have a clear plan, you'll no longer feel like you're working forever without getting anywhere. Everything becomes more manageable and you'll feel more confident about your cleaning process. Once you have your plan, the next step is deciding what items to keep and what to let go of. This is the crucial part because it helps you declutter the space and reduce the chaos, leaving you with a truly comfortable and livable environment. You don't have to do everything at once. Just pick one simple habit, give it a try, and feel the difference. If you want to dive deeper into decluttering and keeping your space easily organized, I've also made a detailed video on how to declutter each area of your home, from the kitchen to the bathroom to your closet. This video will help you get started with cleaning and organizing your space more easily. But if you think organization stops at just cleaning, get ready to embrace some principles that will completely change how you feel about your home. These tips won't just help you tackle the clutter, but they'll also create a truly comfortable and relaxing space, helping you feel lighter every day. Next, letting go of unnecessary items is the key to a cleaner, more organized home. One of the biggest reasons your house feels constantly cluttered is because there are too many things you don't need or use anymore. I get it. Letting go of items can be tough, especially when they hold sentimental value. But if you want a clean, spacious home, getting rid of things that no longer serve you is a crucial step. The first step in decluttering is to go through each area of your home and decide what to keep and what to get rid of. It's important to be honest with yourself about the items that are truly useful and the ones that just take up space. Prepare 3 bags or bins for sorting your items. Keep items that you use regularly that are still useful or that bring you joy. Donate items that are in good condition but you no longer need or want. Toss items that are broken, worn out, or things you haven't used in ages. When I started decluttering my kitchen, I realized there were a lot of items that were just taking up space, like old Tupperware that was cracked or utensils I never used. I placed the things I could still use in the donate bin, while items that were broken went into the toss bin. The things I use daily, like my favorite pots and pans, I kept. I also took time to organize my pantry. After clearing out expired products and unnecessary items, the space felt so much more open and accessible. This not only freed up space, but also made it easier for me to find what I need without digging through a mess. Decluttering helps you free up space, making it easier to organize everything else when you only keep what's necessary or meaningful. You won't feel overwhelmed by clutter each time you walk into a room. It also keeps your focus on the items that truly matter, which reduces unnecessary stress. I know it can be hard to let go of items with sentimental value, but remember that memories aren't tied to physical objects. When I decided to part with old clothes and items I no longer needed, I realized I could still hold on to the memories they represented without needing to keep everything. It's incredibly freeing to let go of things that no longer add value to your life. You'll feel lighter and more at ease when you no longer have to live with items that just take up space. Once you've decided what to keep and what to get rid of, the next step is to find storage solutions to organize the items you're keeping. This is where the real transformation happens. The right storage containers will help everything stay organized and maintain tidiness in the long run. Once you've decided what to keep, the next step is to find the right storage containers. Don't rush into buying containers just because they look cute or trendy. It's important to choose storage solutions that really suit your space and needs. This will help you maintain order without feeling frustrated by cramped spaces. Before buying any storage containers, make sure to measure your space. This is crucial because you don't want to buy containers that are too big or too small, as that will make storage inefficient. Choose containers that fit your space perfectly, allowing you to store everything without wasting space. For example, when I began organizing my kitchen, I measured the shelves and looked for glass jars with lids that would fit just right. These containers not only helped me see what was inside, but also kept my food fresh. I also used larger baskets for bulkier items like flour, rice, and potatoes. The smaller containers helped me neatly store smaller items, while the bigger baskets helped store larger items without overcrowding the shelves. Things to consider when choosing storage containers. Material: choose durable materials that are easy to clean and have secure lids. Clear plastic bins are great because you can see the contents without opening them. Size: measure your space before you buy. Containers that are too small won't fit enough, and containers that are too large will waste space and make your space feel cluttered. Cost-saving tip: don't be afraid to repurpose containers you already have at home, like shoeboxes, old cartons, or storage bins. As long as you organize them properly and make them look neat, they'll work just as well as new ones. Choosing the right storage containers offers more than just visual appeal. It provides functionality. When you select containers that are appropriately sized for your space, you'll have a more organized environment. The right storage containers make it easier to find what you need without the frustration of digging through cluttered drawers or shelves. Having the right storage solutions also ensures that everything has a place, and that helps maintain order in your home. When your items are organized in containers that fit perfectly, you'll feel less stressed and more in control of your space. I've been in the situation where I've spent hours searching through a messy drawer or closet, and it's exhausting. It always felt like I was wasting time and energy. But once I chose the right storage containers and organized everything accordingly, I noticed a huge difference. Every time I open a cabinet or drawer, now I feel at ease because everything is exactly where it should be. It's such a relief not to have to dig through a pile of clutter, and I feel proud of how organized my space has become. You'll notice the difference, too, when you start organizing your home. It's not just about a tidy space, it's about creating a space where you can relax and feel comfortable. A well-organized home makes life easier, reduces stress, and creates an environment where you can truly unwind. Once you've chosen the right storage containers and organized your items, the next step is to arrange your belongings in those containers in an effective way. This is where the real transformation happens, and you'll start seeing immediate results in your space. The real transformation happens when you start organizing your items into containers. Once you've decluttered and found the right storage solutions, the next step is to actually organize your items into those containers. The key here is to keep it simple and effective so that maintaining order doesn't become a burden. This is where everything you've done so far comes together and your space will start to look neat, clean, and easy to use. Start by placing the containers in the designated spots you've planned for. The key is to group similar items together in the same container. For example, in my kitchen, I keep all my baking supplies, flour, sugar, baking powder, etc., in one container. That way, whenever I need something for baking, I know exactly where to look. Similarly, all snacks go in one basket, making it easier to grab what I need when I'm in a rush. Additionally, when organizing items into containers, label them clearly. Use easy-to-read labels and place them on the front or side of the container. This makes it so much easier to find things quickly and helps everyone in the household know where things go. Especially if you have kids, this will help them understand where items belong and prevent the space from becoming disorganized. When I organized my linen closet, I used clear bins for sheets, towels, and pillowcases. I stacked the bins so that the most frequently used items like bath towels were on top and easy to grab. I also labeled each bin with simple tags like towels or bed sheets so I wouldn't have to dig through everything when I was in a hurry. Organizing your items into labeled containers creates clear and accessible storage that's easy to maintain. When everything has a designated place, you won't have to worry about where to put things or waste time looking for them. The organization becomes part of your routine, and you can easily put things back where they belong. The first time I organized my pantry with clear labeled containers, I felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. No more rummaging through shelves to find what I needed. Every time I opened the pantry, it felt calm and controlled, which was such a relief compared to the chaos I used to deal with. This feeling of having everything in its place brings peace of mind and a sense of order to your home. Now that your items are organized, the final step is to maintain this new system so your space stays tidy in the long term. Let's talk about how to make sure this organization lasts without feeling overwhelming. Labels are the unsung heroes of an organized space. After you've organized your space, sorted through everything, and purchased the perfect storage containers, the next step is to add one small but crucial detail: labels. You might think that labels are just for decoration, but in reality, they play an essential role in keeping your space organized and easy to maintain. Labels help you find what you need quickly and also make it easier for everyone in your household to follow the system you've set up. Once you've placed your items in the containers, the next step is to label each container clearly. Use simple, easy-to-read labels that clearly describe the contents. You don't need anything fancy. Handwritten labels or pre-made ones will work just fine. The key is to ensure that the labels are large enough to be seen easily, but not so large that they take up too much space on the container. For example, in my kitchen, I used large labels for containers like flour, sugar, and pasta. This way, I can open a cabinet and immediately know where to grab the ingredients I need without wasting time searching through multiple containers. When I organized my bathroom, I used clear plastic bins to store items like towels, toiletries, and cleaning supplies. I labeled each bin with simple tags like towels, shampoo, and cleaning products. This not only made it easier to find everything, but also helped my family follow the system. They could immediately know where things were and put them back in the right place after using them. Labels are essential because they create order and consistency in your home. When you have labeled containers, there's no guesswork involved. You won't need to remember where you put the extra soap or the paper towels. Everything will have a designated spot. It also helps you maintain the system in the long term. If everything is organized and labeled, it's easier to keep things tidy even when you're busy or tired. Everyone in your household will know exactly where things go, reducing the chances of things getting misplaced or left out. The moment I added labels to my containers, it felt like a small thing, but the change was dramatic. No longer did I have to open every single container to figure out what was inside. Every time I opened a cabinet or drawer, everything was exactly where it should be, which made my space feel instantly more organized and peaceful. It's the little things like clear labels that take your space from chaotic to calm. And honestly, the moment I labeled everything, it felt like I had finally finished organizing the whole house. Now that everything is labeled and organized, the last step is to maintain this new system so your space stays tidy in the long term. Let's talk about how to make sure this organization lasts without feeling overwhelming. Maintaining order doesn't have to be a constant struggle. Now that you've decluttered, organized, and labeled everything, the next step is to focus on maintaining your newly organized space. This step is about creating simple habits that will keep your home neat and functional without feeling overwhelming. Trust me, you don't need to spend hours each day to keep everything in order. Small daily habits can make a huge difference in keeping your home clean and clutter-free. The key to maintaining your space is to develop a few simple daily habits. These habits don't take long, but will save you time and energy in the long run. For example, set aside 10 minutes each day to tidy up a specific area like your kitchen counters or your living room. This helps you prevent clutter from building up and keeps your space looking fresh every day. Another habit is to do a quick nightly reset. Before you go to bed, spend 5 to 10 minutes putting things back where they belong, such as folding up blankets, putting dishes in the dishwasher, and placing shoes back in the closet. When you wake up, your space will already be tidy and you won't start the day feeling overwhelmed by mess. When I started implementing this nightly reset habit, it made such a big difference. Every morning, I would wake up to a clean kitchen with all the dishes washed and counters wiped down. It only took about 10 minutes each night, but it made the morning feel so much more peaceful and organized. I also started getting into the habit of making my bed every morning. This simple action instantly made my bedroom feel tidier, and it set a positive tone for the rest of the day. By dedicating just a few minutes each day to maintaining your space, you prevent things from piling up. These small, manageable tasks add up over time, and you'll find that your home stays tidy without much effort. The more consistent you are, the easier it becomes to maintain the organization. It's all about creating a system that works for you and sticking to it. I know it can be hard to maintain a tidy home, especially when life gets busy. But once I started these small daily habits, I noticed a huge change. My home felt less stressful because it was easier to keep up with things, and I wasn't constantly feeling behind. The nightly reset became part of my routine, and it helped me feel in control of my space rather than overwhelmed by it. It's amazing how just a few minutes of effort each day can make such a big difference in how you feel about your home. Now that you've got the system in place and have developed habits to keep your home organized, the last step is to enjoy the benefits of your hard work. Let's take a look at how to maintain a balanced life while keeping your space tidy and stress-free. You've worked hard to declutter and organize your space. Now it's time to enjoy the peace and calm that comes with it. Once you've completed all the steps, decluttering, organizing, labeling, and maintaining, it's easy to forget to step back and appreciate the results. But the truth is, a clean and organized space has far more benefits than just looking nice. It can reduce stress, boost your productivity, and improve your overall well-being. Take a moment each day to appreciate how far you've come. Whether it's walking into a tidy living room or opening a clutter-free kitchen cabinet, acknowledge how much easier your day-to-day life has become. You'll feel less overwhelmed by mess, and your space will become a place where you can truly relax and unwind. For me, the biggest difference has been in my daily routine. I no longer feel like I'm constantly battling a sea of clutter. When I walk into my kitchen, I can immediately find what I need. There's no longer a sense of dread when I open my closet because everything is neatly folded and easy to access. Every day feels more peaceful because I'm not constantly fixing or tidying up. Take time to celebrate your success, no matter how small. Maybe it's enjoying a cup of tea in your newly organized living room or feeling proud of your clean kitchen. These moments of appreciation will reinforce your new habits and remind you of the value of maintaining an organized space. When your space is organized, your mind is clearer. You're able to focus better, accomplish tasks more easily, and feel less stressed. Organization has a ripple effect. It not only makes your home more enjoyable to live in, but it can also positively impact other areas of your life. You'll find that you're more productive, have more energy, and feel more at ease in your environment. I'll admit the first few times I walked into a clean, organized room, I was in awe. It felt like I had created a peaceful oasis in my own home. The weight of clutter was lifted, and I realized that my home truly was a place of comfort and relaxation. It's not just about how things look, it's about how your space makes you feel. And when your environment is in order, you feel more in control of your life. With all of these steps in place, you've now created a system that works for you. The key to lasting organization is to make it a part of your daily life. If you continue these habits, your home will stay organized and you'll continue to enjoy the benefits of a peaceful, tidy space. These are the 7 habits I use every week to keep my home tidy, gently and without pressure. You don't have to do everything at once. Just pick one simple habit, give it a try, and feel the difference. If you want to dive deeper into decluttering and keeping your space easily organized, I've also created a detailed video on how to declutter each area of your home, from the kitchen and bathroom to your closet. This video will help you get started with cleaning and organizing your space more easily. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, because you truly deserve a living space that feels comfortable and easy to breathe in every day. If you're looking to save time cleaning and reduce stress, try one step at a time and find the habit that works for you. I also have a separate video on how to declutter each area of your home, from the kitchen to the bathroom. You can watch right after this video to keep the momentum going. But organization doesn't just stop at decluttering. The next strategies will give you even more. Not only to keep your space clean, but to fill that space with positive energy, making every corner of your home a true retreat. You won't want to miss it. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, because you deserve a living space that feels lighter and more comfortable every day.